What?
Very
technique.
interesting technique you have going on there.
One man job.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Human 4x4, and today we're going to be installing this bull bar.
One. Oh. Okay.
This is what I got so far. I've taken the, sorry, get out of the way. Yeah, I've taken the bonnet off. So you can see over there is the bumper. So the bumper's off. Got like all the stuff here, and then that's obviously the bull bar. I think the first step is to put these brackets on here. So these pretty much go a certain way on here.
What?
Very
technique.
interesting technique you have going on there.
One man job.
We have the bull bar here. It's installed. There's a few things that we still need to do to it. There's a big gap here that we need to sort of fix up, and also none of the lights work because I was doing this last night. I was up till like 10 o'clock fitting it. We're gonna give this a crack, do the wiring and also the seal. So I'll show you what I got for that. All right, so basically I got this rubber seal. That's to seal it up. Got some builder's fleece tape. Got 2 of those, wiring, electric tape, and some insulation sheaths. Splices, so let's go. I think the first step is to try and do this, this thing. Basically, this wasn't included with the kit. I had to go to Bunnings and buy this, which is a little bit annoying. And there is a massive gap, which is really bugging me. So I'm hoping this will work. This was about, I don't know, $10 or something from Bunnings. And yeah, I'm not entirely sure. So I think it needs to be, it's gonna be something like this. This gap is annoying me. I don't really know how I can fix that because there's nowhere for it to adhere to because the adhere is on the bottom. You could just stuff it in there, I guess. And this obviously needs to stick to something, so I think that's gonna be that section, and I'll cut it off at a corner there. That'll look a lot better because right now it's kind of like this. Doesn't look right. You know what I mean? All right, so it's not 100%, but it is better than what it was. So you can see, fills in the gaps a little bit, looks a little bit cleaner. This side's a bit higher, so I probably need to adjust the bull bar a little bit, but it's looking a lot better than what it was, 100%. Yeah, so that's where we're at right now. And now I'm going to take off these side panels and have a go at this wiring, which is not going to be fun. I've got these two. This wasn't used. I just pulled that off. This was the original daytime running light, and this, I believe, is the indicator one, and this is daytime running light. So as far as I'm aware, I have to cut this back and then tap that into this, which is what I'm gonna try. I'm just gonna go red, red, black, black. But it should be able to get the job done. Or I could try and find a plug goes onto that, but I don't wanna go back to Repco, so I think I'm gonna cut this back and then just hardwire it. I'm not a qualified electrician, but I have done some mechanic work. That is my job. Get out. This tool's really good, a little multi-knife. Keep that in your car at all times, would recommend. So we got the red and red here. We also got the red and black here as well, you can see that. And I'm going to be using these. All right, so my first one is done. Let's go and check if it worked. So technically, here we go. So you can see this one works. So that's my daytime running light. Success. All right, so after battling with the wiring for a while, we got it all sorted. So it's kind of complicated. This is how it's looking afterwards. The daytime and the indicator and the parker works. So this is a daytime running light. This is an indicator and also a park light, which I didn't know this was a park light. So you basically have to tap into the park light harness and also the headlight harness. So I'd recommend just following the YouTube video that they did, where they did a full install of one of these, but I'll show you basically how it runs and everything. So that's the daytime running light. So that's always on during the day. And we'll go parker. So you can see it's a bit low light, but that's the parker. Good. And now indicator as well. That's your indicator. So you can see there. So that's one side done. It took a little bit of doing that. I wanted to do it properly and make sure everything was clean and all the none of the wires were touching and stuff. So yeah, now I'll crack onto the other side. See how we go. I've got to clean up all this shit as well. All this is rubbish. All this is rubbish. So I got a bit to do. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with how it's going so far. So this Bullbar is an OCAM Bullbar, and it is probably the best of its kind. There's also a good one from Ironman and M4C, I think, and they both have this sort of design where it pokes out. All of the new series Navaras 2021 onwards, they're all really flat. The build is coming together slowly, and yeah, pretty exciting. All right, everyone, so that is the NP300 Bullbar installed. We also put on the canopy, which I didn't film. I didn't film too much of the NP Bullbar installation just because there's a really good video on YouTube. I'll link it down below. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you learned something. The Navara is coming pretty good. It's, you know, we're getting somewhere. It's starting to look like a proper build now. So I've still got the NP300 roof rack to put on, as well as my Sanhema rooftop tent. And I've also got to redo the canopy. So if you want to see any of those things, leave a comment down below. Make sure you like, because it really does help the channel grow. And subscribe if you are not subscribed also. I'll be coming out with a lot more Navara stuff. Once again, thanks for watching, everybody. I really appreciate it. Peace.